Hey y'all, Kelly Whitney here with another thing older black women should tell younger black women, but don't. Struggle love is not normal, it's common. I have been watching a lot of content recently from a black YouTuber. Her name is Priscilla Boye, B-O-Y-E. I just watched a video earlier today from her titled, Another Reason Why Women Stay Away from Men Who Don't Have Their Own. If you have a tendency to latch onto men or allow men to latch onto you who are trifling, lazy, don't have anything going for themselves, and you're tired of it, watch the video. I think too often everything out there is telling a black woman that it's perfectly okay for you to struggle in love. It's perfectly okay for you to attach yourself to a man who has nothing, wants nothing, and is content to live off of your efforts. The media, movies, social media, TV shows, books, other men, other women, society at large. Everybody is telling black women, we understand your men have nothing going for themselves, but it's perfectly okay for you to take care of them and to suffer. That's okay. That's normal. No, the fuck it's not. That's common. Not even 100 years ago, just within the last 50 to 75 years, things have changed drastically. It used to be that a man had to provide for his family, and if he didn't, he simply could not get a decent woman. That's not a blanket statement. There's always going to be outliers. I'm talking about in general. Men had to be providers. Men had to have jobs. They had to have something going for themselves if they wanted to get a woman and keep her. Things are altogether different now because women can get bank accounts, women can get mortgages, women can get good paying jobs and sustain themselves without male assistance. And now it seems like instead of them doing the work that they need to do as men to take care of themselves and any woman or families that they may acquire, they have latched on to these hardworking black women. They're living the soft life, essentially. Women are allowing this. In this video, Priscilla, she has a brilliant way of making a point and then using different social media clips to support her narrative. In this particular video, she shows a clip of a young woman on her way to work in her own car. There's a guy, her boyfriend, whomever, and he's trying to get the car and say, well, why don't you just let me drop you off and then I can take the car because I have things to do today. And she's like, no, I want to drive my car today. What don't you understand about that? And she's like, there's been times when I let you use my car and then I had to Uber. Now, you know, your auntie fell all the way back when she heard that. Because here's my thing. Just let me get this thing straight. Essentially, you worked twice that day for that car. You already had the job that pays for the car, and then you had to pay again when you had to take an Uber to said job to pay for the car. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a hard no for me, and it should be a hard no for you. Do not let these men live in your house rent-free. Do not let these men take your car all day while you're at work and you have to Uber to and from said job. Listen, that's not worth it, okay? Well, it's the best sex I've ever had, because I can't think of anything else you might possibly be getting out of said relationship, air quotes. Get a toy, because that's not worth it. You're being taken advantage of. That is the epitome of struggle love, and your ass is doing all of the struggling, and you've made that choice, so you're doing it to yourself. If you're doing it because you don't want to be alone, you want to have a man, please understand nobody respects that man that you have, because that's not a man. That's a problem. That's a situation. That's an embarrassment. People know about your life. They know what kind of man you have because they see him riding around in your car, living in your house, and they know he doesn't have a job. They think you're stupid. They think you're pathetic. They think you're embarrassing. They think you're ridiculous. They think you're weak. They don't think, well, she's got a man. No, because that's not a man. That's a problem. Do you see what I'm saying? If you have to get up and go to work every day, there's no reason why somebody else shouldn't be getting up and going to work every day. You should not be holding all of the responsibility in a relationship. You should not be paying for everything, ensuring there's transportation for the two of you, paying all the bills, all that. You shouldn't be doing that. That's too much weight on you. And if you have to do that, then you shouldn't have that person living in your house and driving your car around. That's too much pressure on you. And just the fact that in this video, this guy is asking her, well, why you can't just do this and why you can't just do that about her fucking car. I'm sorry, sir. Why are you querying me about my shit? The bill comes in my name. They cash my deposits. You see what I'm saying? That's too much stress. And I keep seeing things coming across my various feeds that talk about why women have a lot of health problems, and it's because they're working too hard. You don't have testosterone. You're not supposed to be working so hard. Men can go out and find jobs making more money than you on GP for no other reason than they have a penis. I'm not saying it's easy for anybody, but it's not that damn hard either that somebody has to lay up on you and not contribute. That's not a man. That's not a relationship. That is an embarrassment. Do you feel good about talking about that relationship to other people? Are you proud to introduce that person to your friends or your family? If you're not, you're in the wrong place. Struggle love is not normal, but it's common, too common among Black women. And in the video, Priscilla gathers a bunch of older Black women. Y'all always saying the older Black women don't give y'all any advice, but I see them all over the internet. But that's okay, y'all come tell Auntie. I'll tell you whatever you need to know. Don't worry about it. But she gathered a series of older Black women who were telling why this situation depicted in the video with the young girl and the guy scrapping about her car is so abnormal and ridiculous. I want you guys to watch the video. If this is your reality, you're being taken advantage of, you're being abused, you're being mistreated, and you're allowing it to happen. And that is sad. And I think that older Black women don't often talk to younger Black women about why struggle love is not normal. It's common because they may embody that struggle love mentality. They may have put up with trifling ass men, laying up on them, watching them struggle and do all the work and living off the fat of the land without contributing. That may be their reality and they don't know anything else. It's not normal for you to struggle. Girls, you don't need to be attached to some dusty bum. That's not normal. It's common. Don't be common, okay? That's all I got to say. I hope y'all got some value out of this video and I hope y'all come back for the next one.